Don't be a lobster. If you want to find out why, watch on. So interestingly, this concept was introduced to me via an email of someone who represents a company called Eastbourne. Really just blew my mind, and this was obviously suggested to me on a business point sense of view. However, this same concept really, when I kind of sat down and thought about it, can really be applied to so many areas of our life. And the concept is don't be a lobster. Now, interestingly enough, when you look at the way that lobsters are cooked, there's one or two ways, but one of the most common ways is to throw two lobsters into a saucepan at the same time. And the reason why they put two lobsters into the saucepan at the same time rather than just doing them one at a time is that, interestingly enough, if one of the lobsters tries to climb over the edge, the other one will drag it back. Now, interestingly, if you put one in, it will climb over, and if you put two in, it will almost always get dragged back by the other lobster. Interestingly enough, they both could obviously climb over, and you could let the first one out and then the body could jump out afterwards. However, interestingly, they will almost always pull each other back into the boiling pot. They'd much rather die together than let one of them escape unscathed. Now, interestingly, if you look into your life, are there areas of your life where you've got a lobster? Is there a point in your life where you wanted to succeed in something, but you haven't necessarily taken action because you haven't managed to seek out the approval of what someone else thinks, despite the fact that that person's still sitting at the bottom of a boiling pot and potentially they're waiting for something very dangerous to happen? They're still holding you in that pot with them. So if there was a task maybe that you wanted to succeed in improving the levels of your health, but your partner doesn't want to go on the diet or exercise plan with you, so as a result, you're still being held into the pot because you've got another lobster that doesn't want you to succeed. And so rather than letting you succeed, they're holding you in the boiling pot. You may have a business partner that's doing exactly the same thing. You may have a friend who, when you say, I want to set up a computing company, who can't see your vision, they may be that lobster in that pot. Now, the point is don't surround yourself with lobsters. Don't surround yourself with naysayers. In fact, try and find people that actually encourage you to climb out of the pot and actually improve in the areas that you want to improve on. One of the biggest improvements in self-worth is actually having a sense of purpose. And whatever your purpose might be will quite often mean climbing out of the pot. And sometimes you are going to have people that try to pull you back into the pot, despite the fact that actually probably being out of the pot is better for you. So don't be surrounded by lobsters. Be surrounded by people that are going to help step you out of that pot and make the changes that you need to make in order to actually be that better lobster. That's all for me today.